Hello and welcome to a Let's Play for King's Quest II Romancing the Throne. There's not much to say in the way of introductions, so let's go ahead and jump right into the action. Alright, so here we are in the land of Kolyma. It's pixelier than we might be used to, seeing as how I started off my Let's Plays with King's Quest I, the SCI version, it looked a lot nicer than the original versions. The original version, excuse me, of King's Quest I, which looked a lot like this. In fact, the castle that you saw in the introduction looked a lot like it did in the original King's Quest. So here we are, King Graham on his second King's Quest. This time a quest for a beautiful maiden to call his wife. The interface that we have up here is pretty much the same, just it's pretty much the same stuff, just rearranged a little bit. As you see, there's no duck or jump. Those are commands that were pretty much limited just to King's Quest I because that's what they were. They weren't really useful in any other context, really. They were written just specifically for that game. You will notice that there is a swim icon, which was not present in King's Quest I because Graham automatically swam if he got into water that was deeper than chest level. But in King's Quest II, he doesn't. He just kind of flounders around a bit, as you can see. And you have to actually tell him to swim, either by hitting the equal sign, hitting the option on the menu, or by typing swim into the console. That's another thing. You'll notice that the console doesn't actually pause the game like it did in King's Quest I. It just sits there at the bottom of the screen, and you type in while you're moving or while you're standing still. And you can actually get into a lot of trouble that way if you're not watching what's going on. That's why I like it when the parser actually pauses the screen, so you don't have to stop walking or whatever while you're typing. But that's pretty much it. We're going to set the speed to fast because for me, normal just is a little too slow. Unfortunately, as you've noticed in the water by now probably, fast doesn't just change Graham's walking speed, it actually changes all of the animation in the game. So the water is going crazy, and other things in the game are really crazy as well. But, you know, it's something you learn to live with. So, let's get started on Graham's adventure for a bride. Let's see, here we have a beautiful... Oh, look! What is this? Little Red Riding Hood. I help her find a bouquet of Or no, a basket of goodies. Well, I suppose, I mean, why not, right? Alright, let's keep going east. There's nothing we can do to help her right now. And here we have a house in the middle of the woods. Cozy. Grandma's house. So apparently everyone calls this woman Grandma. Either that or they just couldn't be bothered to think of a name for her. Oh, look, a basket of goodies. Well, what do you know? That was rather convenient, wasn't it? And I don't see Little Red Riding Hood here now, but we'll come back across her later. So, okay. Alright, let's see if anyone's home. Come in. Uh-oh, a wolf in Grandma's clothing. That sucks. In case you're wondering, the wolf can actually kill you. And I'll actually show you, because it's actually kind of funny. The death sequence. My, what big teeth he has! And there you have it. You go up in a puff of cartoon fighting smoke. Lovely. Alright, so let's try to avoid getting eaten by the wolf. Your granddaughter? Well, probably could have guessed that from the Little Red Riding Hood and Grandma's house reference, but it helps just in case no one's ever actually heard the story of Little Red Riding Hood. So we're wandering through some more of the forest, hoping to run into Little Red Riding Hood again. She usually shows up around here. Really didn't want to wait around for her, but we might just leave and come back here later. Yeah, I think I'll just leave her alone and give her a basket later. Alright, so an old monastery. Oh, I'm a traveler. Church door. Church and monastery are apparently synonymous. Here. The plump monk. He stands and asks your name, and continuing in the name-asking tradition of King's Quest I, you actually have to answer with your name. Which is a nice little callback to King's Quest I, even if it wasn't intentional. I like how the monk actually speaks during part of this, but there are no quotation marks or anything showing that he's actually speaking. It's like a transition between the narrator and the monk, and it makes no attempt to actually be a good transition. Then again, perhaps quotation marks couldn't be rendered in the game engine, but I'd find that hard to believe. But perhaps. Cross necklace. And that will come in handy later. Well, not exactly, but there's some optional tasks in the game that we'll come across later that if you don't perform them, then the cross does actually come in handy. But if you do, then you really don't need it. Since I'm attempting to get the full score in the game, then we won't come across a time when we'll actually need the cross, but for points, it's good to have it anyway. Oh, well, no east-west wrapping in this game. Whoops. I've got an ocean on the west and mountains on the east. You have to be careful here, because yeah, if you do that, I actually thought the screen was going to change for some reason. I forgot where I was. But on the bright side, it gives you an excuse to hear that awesome death music again. Can't get enough of that. Oh, crap, I didn't save, did I? Bother. Right. Right. Okay, we've been here before. Well, on the bright side, we might actually run into Little Red Riding Hood this time. Maybe. She seems to appear rather randomly. Nope. Alright. Well, get inside the church and get our little silver cross back. Sorry about that. I didn't actually mean to fall without saving. If I had meant to fall, I would have saved first. Wait, what? So the monk ignores you until you go up there, and until you say pray. Until you decide to try and pray. Okay, awesome. We've got a cross. In my... Hey look, there's a little J in the tree in the top right. Huh. Wonder if that was intentional. Okay, so yeah, we've got a... Oh look, a beautiful fairy. Good King Graham. Actually, interesting thing is, in the first King's Quest, in the AGI version, the fairy that gives you the magical protection spell looks exactly like this one. So I assume it's supposed to be the same one, but she just looks a lot different in AGI than in VG or SCI rather. There's where you have to be careful, because if you're not, you will walk right off the edge into the chasm. Alright, well, I'm almost out of time for this Let's Play, so I will end it right here, and we'll pick it up next time. Thank you for watching, and good night.